on the Miss Ellis Island, and we're now going to Ellis Island. And here we go. Is still there. I guess they'll leave tonight. I don't know. Still pretty overcast. At least it doesn't seem to be as cold as it was yesterday. Let me get you another view of Statue of Liberty.
On behalf of the National Park Service, once again, welcome aboard. Our next stop will be Ellis Island. We are embarking on a journey right to the stars. Ellis Island is the principal gateway for immigrants arriving into the U.S. between 1892 and 1924. Our current course recalls the voyages of approximately 12 million American immigrants. They passed through these waters on their way to Ellis Island and the New Life. By the time they reached New York's busy harbor, they had already spent weeks at sea, usually small, overcrowded steerage
Pleasure
ships,
boats.
massive steamships. They were often excited, exhausted, and anxious about what lay ahead. As they neared the end of their journey, these immigrants were greeted by a number of overwhelming sights. Many of these same
Maybe it's a cruise, I don't know. But
look at the
they
Manhattan
look like they're having a good time.
Imagine the awe these new arrivals must have felt as the city's grand vista emerged above the waves. Many, New York's landscape was like nothing they had ever seen before. Finally, the lumbering steamship docked at New York City's bustling port, and passengers were checked by immigration officials before being allowed into the U.S. Prior to 1892, most immigrants passed through Castle Garden, a former military installation now located in Battery Park at the tip of Lower Manhattan. Over the years, it has served as a theater, an opera house, and an aquarium. It is now a National Park Service site known as Castle Flint. When the federal government took over the processing of immigrants in the 1890s, a new receiving station was constructed on Ellis Island. By the beginning of the 20th century, thousands reached the island's shores every day. You will have the opportunity to learn much more about these immigrants and their experiences during your visit today.
There is the Ellis Island, the part that we're really not, they really don't let people go into. It's the old hospitals and stuff like that that's there that they don't let people go in that part. They mostly just let everybody go into the part we're going into now, which is the main hall. And here we are, the entrance to the main hall of Ellis Island. The first stop for millions of immigrants that eventually helped build this great country of America.
Wait, guys.
Let's go in. Okay, here we are. National Museum of Immigration. Main hallway here. Here's some examples of the luggage that was carried over from the old world to the new. All right, so here we are in the registry room. After you came up the steps, there is this big room where people would snake around in long lines being examined by doctors to see whether or not they were healthy enough to enter this country. My grandfather, on my dad's side, passed through this room, and so did my great-grandmother on my mother's side, passed through this room. It never fails to awe me to look at this room and see this is where my ancestors first came to America, and the ancestors of a lot of people. The guide that I'm listening to, it says that the darker benches are original benches. The dark colored benches, those are original. The lighter ones are newer, but those dark colored benches, see if I can focus in a little more here. Those darker benches where those people are sitting, those are original benches from at least 120 years ago. And those are the desks that the immigration officers stood at and asked you questions. Where you came from, what's your name? Do you have any diseases? Do you have any sponsors, have a job? Anything? Make sure that you were eligible to come here. So, yeah, here's one of the benches here. I'm going to sit down on one. And you can see how worn it is. So who knows? Maybe my grandfather sat here. I don't know. He might have. Okay, this is going to be the end of the tour here at Ellis Island. This is the end of my day here at New York City. I hope you enjoyed the tour.